In this exercise, I'm going to show you how to create a part like here on the left hand side by just making use of mass elements. So first of all, if I zoom in, if I select the content, you'll see that they are all mass elements. I've got a base plate and then I've got a vertical column. I'm going to start off by creating the holes inside the base plate. So the first thing you have to do is you're going to select the mass element, you're going to right click and you're going to go to make, and then we're going to say make mass group. If I click on the command, color has changed because it looks at my active color. If I select the mass group now and I right click CSM, you'll see there's an option under mass group that says attach. Now you can either add or you can subtract. Now we would like to subtract. So I'm going to click on the second option and Caddie will ask us indicate the AEC objects. So I'm going to zoom in, indicate the first object, second one, first one, second one, E for end. And now if I'm going to go select my mass element and I go right click and I say layering and display only selected object, then you'll see it cut holes. Let's show all layers. So now we're going to do exactly the same with the vertical pillar. So I'm going to select the object. Now that's the mass element. Right click and we first want to convert it to a mass group. So go make mass group. Now I'm going to select the mass group again, right click, and now I'm going to tell the mass group that we would like to attach, in this case subtract again, and Caddie asks us indicate the object. So I'm just going to zoom in and I'm going to indicate these mass elements that we would like to subtract. E for end. So if I now select these two mass groups, right click, layering and display only selected objects, then you will see there's my mechanical part. Where the mass groups also come in handy is when it comes to building. Now you will see that my building, my schedule table is volume. So both these two buildings are exactly the same, except building number 1 has got an extra mass element and that presents a dormer. So let's say when it comes to do the calculations for air conditioning, if I extend this dormer or make it bigger, as you can see it updates in my schedule table. So although if I select the objects, they say it's mass elements and object properties, it's actually based on converting to a mass group. So if I'm going to show my mass groups, and then it's exactly the same as what we just did with the mechanical part. So by using the mass elements converted to your mass group, any adjustments that you're going to make, it will have an influence on your calculations as well. So if I select the roof, as you can see, if I make a change to the roof, it will update my volume. If I select the building itself and I make a change to it, it will update the volume as well. Another exercise when it comes to volume as well. So I've got a building over here, and if I change the height of the building, you can see it updates the volume of the building.